you are considering serving our profession in Canada as a director on the Canadian Chiropractic Association Board and as a delegate for your province.
Well, you have come to the right place to learn about the process and to help you evaluate your decision.
This video will walk you through the structure and explain what is required, including commitment, timelines, and qualifications.
Philippa and I have had the pleasure of serving as directors of the board of the CCA collectively for the past 17 years. So we wanted to give you the insider knowledge on our experience on the board.
We are hoping to provide you details on what to expect and how you can work to become successful as a director.
As a CCA member, you are invited in your province to be nominated or to nominate someone to serve as the provincial delegate and director to the board of the CCA. These roles are served by the same individual in two different capacities. As the provincial delegate, you represent the interests of your provincial members and vote at the annual CCA AGM in June in Toronto.
And as a director of the board of the CCA, you represent the interests solely of the CCA. In this role, you will attend board meetings 4 times a year, 3 times in Toronto in February, June, and November, and once a year at a different location in Canada for an annual retreat. This will give you an opportunity to connect with CCA members in person across the country. These meetings range from 3 to 4 days, usually from Friday to Sunday, including travel days. As you know, the CCA has their biennial convention and trade show in the spring, and it is important for board delegates to attend, as this is a great touch point with the members you represent. Your attendance at these meetings is mandatory for the duration of your term. Also, your presence at your provincial association conference and AGM is a great opportunity to represent the CCA, and we expect your annual commitment to attend. So, we ask that you take some time to consider this commitment and if this schedule works for your current priorities or if it is something you can adapt to.
Although additional and careful consideration should be given to the amount of time required to prepare for board meetings, for agenda review, to dissect financial reporting, and employing critical and strategic thinking skills, it really isn't onerous if you organize yourself with setting aside the appropriate time in advance. The nominations and elections process will unfold over a period of 3 to 4 months. Nominees will need to fill out an extensive nomination package to allow for an audit of their online presence, such as the websites and social media profiles, and may be asked for an interview with our Nominations Subcommittee, or NSC, before having their names put forward in the election. The CCA holds elections in your province after the incumbent director's term is concluded. A call-out for nominations will be made by the CCA in February to the provinces seeking nominations for a director for that term. Interviews generally occur in March or April, and the actual elections occur in May, with confirmation of the successful candidate, leading to attendance at the CCA board meeting and AGM in early June, which, by the way, is mandatory.
Speaking of terms, each director and delegate is asked to commit to a term of 3 years, with a maximum of 2 terms being served. There are also opportunities to be elected to the leadership team of the CCA in your second term, comprised of the chair, the first vice chair, and the second vice chair, as well as past chair. If I could write the perfect ad for a new director, it would read something like this. A highly respected and collaborative National Health Association is looking for passionate and exceptionally committed individuals with a penchant to serve in governance with the greatest organization in the world, representing the greatest profession on the planet. We are looking for exemplary stewardship, governance experience, financial acumen, and the willingness to serve our profession in Canada.
What makes the CCA board effective is our ability to work hard together, to respect each other's unique perspectives, and collaboratively represent chiropractors across Canada. As an example, Philippa hails from Victoria, BC, where she previously had not-for-profit board experience on Pain BC. Coming from Calgary, Alberta, I had a number of years of experience on the Council of the Alberta College and Association of Chiropractors, which prepared me to make the big step onto the National Association. This opportunity is exciting. So let's give you a little insight into our current directors and how we work together.
Judy, let's introduce a few of our recent board members.
Hello, folks. My name is Dr. Clark Mills, and I have been practicing for 48 years in a multidisciplinary setting in a little town called Stony Plain, just west of Edmonton, Alberta. I've been asked today to share an experience that has been meaningful to me in my role as a board member. Of all the wonderful projects I've invested in and the projects I've joined forces on, I think the most profound payoff has been this. I have been overwhelmed by the friendships that have been curated. We work hard and we debate furiously and we play hard and we laugh hard. It has been exceedingly fulfilling. So thanks for considering to explore this opportunity with us. You will meet a group of wonderful leaders from coast to coast to coast, and you will forge lifelong relationships that will change who you are and how you view the world.
Hello, my name is J. Paul Parmar. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I've been on the Chiropractic Association for 6 years now. I have so many great memories over the years, but one of my favorite things to do is the Hill Days in Ottawa, advocating and lobbying for chiropractic in all stages of the chiropractic career, starting from student loan forgiveness all the way to capital gains tax.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Williams, and I'm from Fredericton, New Brunswick. My favorite part about being on the board for the CCA is the amazing friendships that I've developed over the last little while. And after every single meeting and rendezvous that we have, I come back fully energized and very passionate about our profession. We've done amazing work, and it's been one of the best experiences of my life.
Kwe. Hello, my name is Dr. Ward, Wedebexi Nadawahaneg, Delewi Mi'kma'ki, and I represent the province of Manitoba for the Canadian Chiropractic Association. My goal for becoming a board member was to increase the reach of chiropractic services to all people living in Canada. Whether you live in rural, remote, or northern communities, increasing access to non-surgical, non-pharmaceutical, and holistic care is needed. A highlight for me was advocating and lobbying the federal government on Parliament Hill with respect to the re-inclusion of chiropractic services under the Non-Insured Health Benefits Program. I hope you will join us and think about becoming a board of director for the Canadian Chiropractic Association. Thank you, and Walalin.
Hey CCA colleagues, this is Dr. Doug Pattison from Lumsden, Saskatchewan, one of your CCA board directors. If you've ever considered running for the board or becoming involved in professional politics, and the reason why I've done it is my philosophy is be the change that you want to see. We've all benefited from the leadership and advocacy of the CCA, and if you feel it's in your wheelhouse and you want to give back, it's a great way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Higgins, and I'm the Ontario delegate on the CCA Board of Directors. I'm one of the newer members of the board. This time last year, I was sitting where you were, looking for ways to give back to my profession and trying to decide on the best way to do that. Joining the CCA board was the right choice. The board has given me the chance to talk with so many members already through town halls, provincial events, and even the CMCC presidential inauguration. I've had the chance to talk to members and students about their practices and the challenges that they face as chiropractors. The best thing for me has been having a clear mandate with the board, a definitive way to give back to our profession and make sure that we're helping our members to thrive in the ever-changing Canadian healthcare landscape. If you're at all on the fence, I highly encourage you to join the CCA Board of Directors. Thank you.
Hello, I am Dr. David Whitty. I'm a chiropractor in Prince Edward Island, representing Prince Edward Island chiropractors on the Canadian Chiropractic Association. One of the greatest privileges of being on the Canadian Chiropractic Association's Board of Directors is seeing the enthusiasm and the growth of the profession. I think this is exemplified the most at the most recent convention, where we saw hundreds of chiropractors from those early on in their profession to those midway to those towards the end. And seeing that every year the profession is being more and more embedded into the national healthcare landscape having chiropractors in hospitals, having them in chronic pain clinics, being part of entire healthcare teams, not just in solo practice anymore.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Russell Barron, the current chair of the Canadian Chiropractic Association. Today, I'm excited to extend an invitation to you to consider running for a position on our board. Growing up, the idea of making sure you leave a place or institution better than when you found it was a core sensibility for me. By running for the CCA Board of Directors, you are taking an opportunity to do just that. Each board member of the CCA has a unique opportunity and responsibility to do their part ensuring that chiropractic continues to be a growing, thriving, and fulfilling profession, both for our members, but also for our patients for decades to come. The CCA is a strategic board. By that, I mean we set out a plan for Dr. Azad and her staff to implement. We meet in person quarterly to oversee that implementation and to support Dr. Azad in her role as CEO in achieving our vision. Strategic planning is the cornerstone of our association's success. It allows us to chart a clear path forward, ensuring that we are effectively addressing the needs of our members, our patients, and our stakeholders. Our purpose statement, supporting chiropractors for a healthier Canada. En français, soutenir les chiropracticiens pour un Canada en meilleure santé, is not just a declaration, it is the reason the CCA exists, and it permeates every discussion, plan, and decision that we make at the board. We are looking forward to dedicated, visionary leaders joining our board and helping us achieve these ambitious goals. Your expertise and passion can make a significant impact on the future of chiropractic care in Canada. By running for the board, you will have the opportunity to shape the direction of our association and our profession and to contribute meaningful change. Thank you for considering this exciting opportunity. Together, we can continue to elevate our profession and make a lasting difference in the lives of Canadians. I look forward to welcoming new members to our board and working alongside you to realize our shared vision. Again, thank you.
So we hope this has provided you with more insight into the work and commitment of the CCA board and delegate positions. With that said, we invite you to submit your application if this is something that excites and speaks to you. Keep an eye out for CCA emails or check the news page on your member website, Chiropractium. If you have any further questions, please contact the CCA.